So tomorrow morning, me and Johnny are going to Clark's Auto Salvage. We're gonna pull the motor out of one of the cars, hopefully. Like I said, they have 3 or 4 of them. Hopefully there's a good engine there. They couldn't really tell me, so we're just gonna go find out. I know they have like a 2015 Kia, which is the new body style, but supposedly the engine is the same. So when I cross-reference it. So I'm hoping that that one at least has low mileage and has an engine in it. I don't know. This was pretty simple to pull out. I think it's only going to take us maybe an hour and a half tops, because it only took me like 2 hours combined to get mine out. And now that I know what I'm doing, you know, I can do it a lot faster, and plus I'm going to have help. So, and I got a bunch of power tools, and we're going to knock this thing out. So we might stop at that new salvage yard too, because they have some square bodies, and the guy told me. So if Johnny wants to stop there, maybe we'll stop there. But I think he's going to film too, so there might be 2 videos of this. His is probably going to be out before mine, to be honest with you, because I am like a month and a half, maybe 2 months behind on my uploads. It's just because I'm building a bulk amount of videos so I can do like I did last year, where I can put 3 videos out a week near the end of the year. It really helped my channel out, so I want to try that again this year. So that's why we're really far behind right now. But if you're a Patreon subscriber, you're all caught up right now. So that's the benefits of being a Patreon member. Oh, I forgot to mention, the cat's fine on this too. I ran my scope down in there, and other than like a very small sliver right at the very edge of the cat material, I don't see any metal chunks or anything in there, and it looks clean and clear. So we are going to roll with that. The only downside is I broke the one mounting bolt trying to get it out. I worked on that thing for like half an hour, and it still snapped. So it's the one that bolts to the side bracket right there where that hole's at, right here. So we'll deal with that. You know, it is what it is. So good morning, precious. Oh. So me and Johnny searched the whole yard. There was a black one over there. I got the jumper pack on it. It had 116,000 miles on it. Come over here. This one's wide open. It's not parked in. Got the jumper pack hooked up. Is it still supplying power? Let me show you the mileage on this puppy. Oh, this is going to be great. Hey, disconnect that and plug it back in again. Yeah, disconnect. Just, yeah, like that. The battery pack only supplies power for so long. He disconnected the horn because we had the alarm going off on one. 84,000 miles. 84,948. If there's oil in it, there's still oil in it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Is it just the way it looks?
It's just the way it looks, I think. Come on, Johnny. You're getting
Look at the discoloration right there. That's why it scared me for a sec.
Yeah, it hasn't been run for a while. There's a lot of oil down the bottom. It's a little high, but it's clean. Hey, you know what?
That's still good oil.
I'm gonna start this thing.
Dude, they torched.
Work saved. They torched the manifold off. That's awesome. Look, these are in. This is part of it. You have to take. Okay. I don't want that.
That is awesome.
I'm going to try to start this thing. Do you think we should start it? It has oil in it. I'm going to start it. Let's test her out. All right, yeah, no manifold. It's a little loud, but it fired right up. This is a deal. We're going to take the whole core support off of this one. As you can see, bolts here. Take the bash bar off. That's what holds it there. Disconnect this before we get this thing, whatever. I can't believe there's still oil in this thing. But yeah, we're just disconnect the lines. We're just going to pull it out so then we have straight access to the front. And I don't have to worry about taking the hood off of this one. We can just do it all in the car. We are going to have to jack this thing up so I can get to the bell housing bolts. Man, they just torched the crap. I hope they didn't damage anything in there and they torched that off. All right. Yeah, we're just going to rip through this thing. I'm going to set my tripod up. We're just going to, we're just going to tear this thing apart. Did it just die on me? This thing just died.
Go to 2. Will 2 work?
It's showing full battery. Hey, cut the line when you're moving.
I'm not cutting that line. Here, you cut the line.
I really just use a 10mm and just unbolt it. Oh, right there. Oh, you might just break it off now. You're gonna need this line.
I'm already hot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sweating. I guess I can't really lie to you.
But I'm a little fat though, so. Pretty sure.
How high are you going? As high as I can get it. For what? We're gonna need to get underneath the bar. Yeah, okay. I know you're worried. I'm more worried about my safety than I am anything. I'm not worried about you. I got these Harbor Freight jack stands. They work wonderful. Sure. Okay? Yeah. I like to put them up at the highest point. So whenever they got like a guillotine, right? Brand new. Don't mess it up. Don't get it dirty. You're gonna get it out. Well, not if you pick up the front. There's a lot less room for you under there than there is for me. I'm not saying that, but I am.
I don't know, she sees us pulling the hinge out this fast. She may have to start working here.
I don't know, she sees us pulling the hinge out this fast. She may have to start working here. I know she sees us pulling the hinge out this fast. She may have to start working here.
This is gonna be fun with the engine on it.
Actually, I think mine's a little bit better. Mine leaks, so mine's better. Mine's way better. Mine actually has a handle right here, water too. Well, mine will now too, eventually. I have an extra hole drilled in this so I can extend this out further. Past the quarter ton. Let the fishing contest begin. Oh yeah? My hoist is bigger than your hoist. Yeah, basically it's everything on one side. Throttle body's gonna, it looks like the whole thing's gonna clear. Definitely clear. I have a tire to set it. I just want to get down low so it doesn't fall. That was awesome. Mark that down on one off the list. For an hour engine pool. They're right over my rod, dog. Right over my toe.
So if anybody's curious, that took us a little bit under an hour. And what? He's about to tip my stand over. He's trying to manhandle it on his own. Quit kicking my hoist. It didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, it did.
That wheel's better over here. All right. Yeah. We need to get on the tailgate.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
I have. And then we can. Look, I have extra.
There you go.
I have extra hooks in my bed. The company sent me these. Do you like demonstrate what just happened here? Because we all know this happened.
That baby ain't going nowhere. There's straps. Grade A China.
Yeah. Ain't going nowhere. So we took that out too fast because she offered me and Johnny a job. She said, "You guys want to work?" I said, "I'm sorry. $588 for an engine with 84,000 miles on it. I'll take that any day of the week." They got a fire going, so we got to get out of here. Johnny did it. So we got our motor and everything. This is that yard that I have not viewed yet. This is Walter's. He told me he has a row of square body trucks. So, and his weeds are pretty tall. Well, we're gonna look around here. I just want to see what he has for square bodies, and maybe I'll get some video, maybe I won't. It's hard to see this whole yard as it's pretty flat. He said back this main road past the 2-bay garage there's square bodies somewhere. What do you say, 5th row or something? Oh, is that them back here in the back corner? I think they're over here. Back here. There we go. There it is. 4 or 5. That's what he said. There's a long bed right there, but the bed sides on it, I mean, they don't look like they're filled with filler, but man, that whole row, look at that whole row. I like that bumper. That's nicer than mine. Fenders. It's got some rot. Yeah, it's got some rot on the bottom. That door? Dude, that door, is it? No, it's rotted at the bottom corner. Dude. Dude. Johnny about had a heart attack. That serpentine belt almost jumped up at him. They should have wore pants. Oh yeah, that door looks mint from the jam, but once you look around the outside, it's rusted to heck. Is that one rotted?
Yeah, it's sitting on the ground.
Here's a race truck. The doors are gutted on that too.
Hashtag race truck.
Race truck. So Walters must have raced these trucks, because there's one over there that we looked at that has a roll cage in it. It has Walters auto wrecking on it. There's a Blazer. A couple Blazers here.
There's a whole lineup of ambulance. No, that door's gone. Look at the
And rotted out.
Ranger. That's not, that's custom. It's a Chevy.
Yeah.
A door. There's a door in the bed. Something in
Is
the
it?
bed.
Something in there. Is it door? Oh. Well, we're almost through this row. I might grab a door today.
The blue one's probably about the best one so far.
Yeah.
We've looked at so many, I forget which one it is.
It's a white one. Doors off of that one. Doors off of that one.
Water's all direct. This
Wall.
he must have.
Yeah,
used
he
all
loved
direct.
these things. That one's got some raw. It looks like it was patched. Wonder how many of these he owned personally.
You can ask when we go back to go.
Custom. You could take all those hose clamps off there and trade them in and buy an engine with that. There's a bunch of Suburbans there.
I'm not walking back there.
No, the weeds are really high back there, and we were wearing shorts, so it wasn't a very good choice on our part. But this is just kind of like extra. We didn't plan on coming here, so
Unprepared.
yeah, we're unprepared, unprotected. Always wear protection kits.
Unwrecked.
Yeah, you don't wreck yourself. My battery's getting low, but like this is like really thick, like mud, swamp kind of area. These are all Trans Ams and Camaros and stuff like that back here, but the weeds are so thick. Trackers, a bunch of trackers. Old Nissan hard bodies. Engine's still in now. So this truck right here has a gutted door, but it's not rusted. A dent, it does have a dent in it right here, but not rotted out. Surface rust here, not rusted anywhere. And if you look down in it, besides this dent, it's not rotted underneath. He told me 40 bucks for the door. I made a rookie mistake. I put the engine in the Kia. I was videoing it. I didn't look back at my camera. Turns out my memory card was full. My camera shut off. So I don't know how much of the footage I got, but it's in. Motor mount's on. There's 3 bolts in the bell housing. This engine's dirty. It's going to need cleaned up. That one actually looked a lot better, but we're going to clean this up. I think it'll clean up. Some of that's rust, kind of out in the elements, but it'll be all right. So with 3 bell housing bolts in, and I should be able to drop this now. Yeah. Another casualty too. I think there's a possibility it could have been like this in the yard, but I don't know. It could be just from how we had it on the tire or whatever. The oil pan's dented up in, so I will be pulling the oil pan off of this engine. And this engine's filled with oil. It still had all the fluids in it and everything, so I got to drain the oil out of this. I got to go get fresh oil. I got to get fresh antifreeze and everything. But I'm going to pull the pan. I actually should do that tonight so I can reseal it. But I'm going to pull the pan, hammer the dent back out, and then we'll put the pan back up on so it has time to seal. So I can get a better look at it now. Oh, it's not dented near as bad as I thought it was. But it's dented right here. Right here, it's dented. Do I need to pull that? I probably should. Change of plans. I'm not using this oil pan because I didn't see this. Look at that. And that's not something we did because there's rust on it right there. So that was already done. I'm just going to swap them out. I only have a couple bolts in this one. So I just laid the engine down on its side and made a mess. But that pan's in really good shape. So this is one we're going to use. So first I wanted to check, make sure there's no bearing material or anything in this pan. Shocked a little bit, this pan is different than the one that came off of my engine. Let me show you. The main difference is there's a baffle in this. Now it's not a huge baffle, it's just, you know, a little bit around that edge there. But this is off of a 13 Sonata. And this is a 13 Kia. So why is there differences? This lip is thicker on this one, where there's it's made a little different. Now I have no doubt that it's going to work fine, but also this engine is a lot cleaner than the one that we had. Yeah, this oil wasn't too bad. This looks a lot cleaner. You notice look how clean this is in here. Let me show you mine. Look how dark that is. All this is sludge. This is from not changing the oil. Everything in this is dark, and that's not from me, you know, blowing this thing up. It's just that's from not servicing it. I think we're just gonna go ahead and roll with that oil pan, the one I just cleaned up. Even though it's a little bit different and there's no baffle in it, I don't think that's going to hurt anything. There's not much of a baffle to even begin with. And I searched through this too. As you can see, there's absolutely no metal shavings in here whatsoever. So that's nice to see. I'm going to clean this up and get this one set up in there. I just don't understand why they made them different. You know, guys, the more I thought about this, I may have lucked out, and this might be a replacement block that doesn't even have 84,000 miles on it. Hyundai had a recall, and they would replace the block being if it had the premature rod knock. And I don't know if they did revisions to it, because this Kia is a 2013. The Sonata I took it off of was a 2013. So why are the oil pans different? Like, just slightly, but why are they different? So that got me questioning if the replacement blocks had that baffle in there to help, you know, with oil, with the oil pump, you know, not starving for oil and stuff like that. I did check the PCV valve on this engine, and it's fine on this one. It's not like off the old one, which I know I have a brand new one on there, but it's a Dorman, so I'd rather roll with the OEM one, so I left that one on. We are going to check the plugs and everything, but I'm pretty much I'm stopping for the day. I got a lot of work in. So I don't know if you caught it there, kind of got a little glimpse. I got a wing for the 370. I already put it on. I'm doing a couple mods. I'm going, and I got real carbon fiber too. So it was pricey. I know a lot of people can, you know, just drop that in the bucket, but it was hard for me to spend that kind of money. But I did it anyways. I decided I'm doing a couple mods to it to get it ready, because I think I'm going to enter it into the Copart challenge, the Copart rebuild challenge. I've never entered into it. I don't honestly think I have a chance, but I mean, why not? The before and after pictures of that, I mean, speak for itself. It's awesome, but that's why I'm kind of adding a little flair to it now, because normally the ones that win the Copart challenge are highly modified, and as of right now, mine looks kind of stock. So you can only, what was it, 3 before pictures and 3 after pictures. That's all you get to enter, and you enter your story there too. So I don't know. I'm gonna give her a try. I'll let you guys know once I get it entered. I'm waiting. I have until the end of August to enter it in. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. But I am beat. We got a door for the Chevy, but I'm not sure if I'm using it or not. I only paid $40 for it. It's got some dents in it, but it's not rusted, and that's the nice thing. It's gutted though. It has nothing in it, so I'd have to take everything out of the door that I have, but it's not in bad shape, except for some dents. And that's, I mean, we can work with them. I think the main dent can pop out. I think I can pop it out. Yeah, so here's the door we got. 2 main dents on this thing. There's a dent right here I think we can do something with, and this big dent, but it's like a soft dent, so I think we can pop that out. I do see a crack in a door panel right on the seam there, but this is not going to be hard to work with if you look at it. Not rusted. It does have a small rust hole right there now that I'm looking at it. That's not too bad. The inside of the door is in good shape. It's not bad. I mean, how old is this? Like 85? So yeah, especially being out in the elements. Now that window, it's in better shape than the one that's on mine, but it's still not really that great. Still, I call today a success. We got an engine, and honestly, it took me and Johnny like 50 minutes to pull that engine. So, and for $588, a low mileage engine, even if it does have 84,000 miles on it, that's still a pretty good deal for one of these engines. So it's funny that they offered us a job. The lady was like, "Do you guys want a job?" No. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Hit that dislike button if your mom needs an oil change. And we'll see you in the next episode of
Unwrapped.
Is there a place where I can sign up? Hey Pookie. Oh, hey. Oh boy, look at that stretch. Now you had a little shelf here, you barely fit in it and you loved it. Now I got you this big one and your butt hangs off the back of that. Do we gotta get you a bigger one? Huh? Like I said, sign me up for some of this. Oh, hi. Would you like to be in the video? You have no choice. Say bye-bye.